My strong rockets. These are missiles, yeah. These are fucking missiles. I'm 100%. This is, yeah? We're going in here 100%. I'm going into this fight 100% Conor McGregor. Not 92. 100% Conor McGregor. So it has to be really meticulous. We were right there with the last one. As a unit, we do it, right?
And he wanted on the White House. Now, for Conor McGregor to be on the White House, Conor McGregor wants $100 million and he wants 100 golden visas. So Conor's essentially saying, you need me on the White House and you're going to pay to get me on the White House. To do something that 745 people would do for free. He's essentially asking for $200 million for Conor on that stuff.
Look, we're heading to the White House, a location that has never hosted something like this before. Conor built on the strongest possible foundation, and honestly it feels like you're performing better than ever right now. I'm completely ready. This is the moment. We're stepping into this giving absolutely everything. I'm entering this fight as the real Conor McGregor, not 92% Conor McGregor, but the full version. Because of that, everything has to be exact and calculated, right in line with the last performance. Together as one team we make it happen. Let's go, let's go. Wow, those shots are like rockets. He's our weapon. Yes, he's dangerous. He's a weapon, a dangerous weapon. He has crushed many opponents.
This is Conor. Brother, Conor is too old, bro. He's finished. Salam alaikum.
He talks about focused training, planning a comeback, and treating this as a major statement rather than just another fight because of the level of preparation involved. And it's still a possibility. So now, let's break down how this fight could compare. There's also growing talk about a potential fight between Conor McGregor and Jorge Masvidal, but Dana White is not buying into the hype. Dana made it clear that he has no knowledge of this MMA speculation and doesn't take rumors seriously, even though social media is pushing the idea as the next big moment tied to the White House event.
I'm sure you've heard the new talk is that Conor McGregor, Jorge Masvidal could be a potential.
Oh, no,
What's your thoughts? Oh, you haven't heard this?
No.
This is the biggest thing on social media now. Everyone's talking, yeah, that Chandler's out and Masvidal's in, and it's Conor and Masvidal.
You know what's funny? So in my algorithm on Instagram, I have nothing MMA.
Right?
Literally nothing MMA pops up.
Oh,
in
mine's
my
politics.
algorithm.
That's my...
Yeah, mine's definitely, there's some politics, but yeah. I don't listen to any of the goofy
No.
that goes, no.
Is that considered goofy?
That's goofy shit. Yeah. The MMA world, I don't listen to any of that. So literally none of that is on.
The UFC president's response shows that not every trending discussion is actually grounded in reality, even while fans debate matchups and dream scenarios. Dana explained that the UFC has been working closely with the White House for months to coordinate every detail of the event, describing the White House fight card as something extremely rare. According to him, the team has created highly detailed visual plans of the entire location, carefully studying everything, from the layout of the grounds to how lighting and shadows will affect seating and the overall environment. Dana suggested that the level of preparation is massive and still developing.
So yesterday, my team, they put together, we come up with a whole plan for production, how it's going to work. My head of production, Craig Borsari, has been working with the White House, for a couple months now. And they build this video rendering of like every tree that's on the property and all this stuff. It's exactly the way it is. We can literally, the sun, how the sun will hit the seats at certain times, what it'll look like when it's dark. This is going to be so badass.
Yeah.
It is. And it's a one-of-one in our lifetime to be able to do so.
While Michael Bisping spoke about the growing attention surrounding the topic, he pointed out Masvidal's appearances at major events and his connection to circles close to Trump, which could make him a strong candidate for something connected to a White House event. In Bisping's view, a fight between McGregor and Masvidal would be exciting and headline-worthy.
You look at Jorge Masvidal and the career that he's had, and then you remember Jorge Masvidal has been a massive supporter of Donald Trump.
He has also appeared publicly at Donald Trump's rallies, so definitely
Graces of the Trump family, right? And they're the kind of people that they're going to want at the White House. Conor McGregor versus Jorge Masvidal, that'd be a sensational matchup. Michael Chandler, of course, losing to Paddy Pimblett the way that he did. And then, of course, when you look at the majority of fights that he's lost, okay, it doesn't really put him in too good of a standing.
Bisping also said that if McGregor fully commits to serious training again, it's possible he could return close to the form that made him a global UFC superstar. He reflected on McGregor's rise, the Eddie Alvarez title win, the one-shot knockout of Jose Aldo, along with the confidence, sharp trash talk, and belief that turned him into the biggest star the sport has seen. Time has passed, injuries have happened, but that natural talent hasn't disappeared if matched with focus and discipline.
And all the yes men, if you get rid of all the distractions and you get in the gym, it's not unthinkable to think that Conor McGregor could get just somewhere.
Speculation kept growing when Dana White was questioned again about a possible Conor McGregor matchup. Masvidal himself hinted that something major could be coming.
Alvarez, the one-punch knockout over Jose Aldo, right? The rise through the UFC. It was like nothing the sport had ever seen before. And then, of course, combined with the brashness and the trash talk and all the rest of it, and the swagger and the confidence that he had, and the humor and the one-liners, you put it all together, the man became the biggest star that the sport's ever seen. 4 years away, I think it is, or 5 years, whatever it is, it's been a long time, and he broke his leg, but he's back training, he's back in the gym. And I tell you what, right, me and McGregor, we've gone head to head. We've talked a bit of shit over the years, but you can't deny the talent the man had. And if he locks in and he's disciplined, you can get almost back to that. If not,
while he didn't give details, he strongly suggested big news is on the way that could shake up the fight world. He also downplayed McGregor's power, claiming he operates at a higher level. Some observers believe the fight would mainly be a stand-up battle and argue McGregor's signature striking might struggle against a sharper, more technically refined striker.
Push you on this. Is it as big as they come? Because we've seen on the internet, you versus McGregor. Dana White stated that he's no longer interested in McGregor versus Chandler. So then all of a sudden this report comes out, and I'm wondering, does it have legs? Does it have traction? Is it a possibility?
You never know, right? Shit, give them what they want, not what they expect. I could say some big news. I'll have some fight news coming soon, and it's very big news. And I can't deny or confirm what you just said, you know?
Yeah.
You just gotta let the chips fall where they may, but definitely some big news headed towards.
Masvidal also reduced doubts about future plans, pointing out that the UFC usually relies on data and business logic when selecting fights. And from his perspective, the loudest names usually get the opportunities.
I don't like that fight. You talk about everybody else but me, because he knows I'll snipe his ass quick. That little lucky left shit he does ain't gonna work with me, a premium striker, brother. I'm gonna see that shit a mile away and slap him in the face. You know, so I don't think Chris Brandon ever would have been good. I'm gonna beat the fucking dog shit out of him, straight up stand-up style.
Are you surprised?
None of that grappling. I'm just gonna get in your face, knee your ribs, elbow your fucking face. It's gonna be a fight, man.
Are you surprised, Jorge, that he's moving on, Dana White is, from the Chandler fight? Because it's been like 2.5 years in the making. They were supposed to fight 2 summers ago. Like, are you surprised that he was that dismissive of it in that interview?
I mean, Chandler's a big name in the sport. He's a huge name and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how close it was to begin with to being on the White House card. If that was all speculation from the start, or at one point the UFC did want that fight. I don't know all these things. You know, it's just I know that they have a very in-depth team. That they have a guy that counts comments when somebody gets a picture. They have another guy that's looking at just the algorithm. They have an in-depth team of who's going to make the biggest noise possible. And I'm sure they run it through that team and they're going to decide, you know. If you ask me, obviously it should be me.
Meanwhile, Chael Sonnen shared inside information about the rumored White House event fight, saying the original idea involved McGregor fighting Justin Gaethje. He insisted this wasn't just guessing. According to him, McGregor has no interest in cutting down to 155 pounds, for reasons beyond just weight. As he explained it, the former champion isn't willing to make sacrifices for that division anymore.
Not speculation. I'm going to share inside information with you, but the plan, right? Everything's a little loose, but the plan, the operating plan was that Conor McGregor at the White House would fight Justin Gaethje. So it was also a belief. One thing Conor does not want to do, and again, this is not speculation. protecting my source, but telling you, giving you some real information here, accurate. One thing Conor does not want to do is go down to 155 pounds. And he doesn't want to do it for a number of reasons, and none of which bigger than just going, why? What for? Like, that's not what this is about. It doesn't matter what this weight class is. Okay. And I'm very confident in telling you that Conor will not.
Making it clear that a 155-pound fight is basically off the table. So now the question is, who do you think Conor McGregor is training this hard for? Who will actually step into the octagon with him at the White House? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe for all the latest fight news. One thing is certain,